It has so many aspects of every portion that's offered here in the liberal arts. We take into consideration philosophy, ethics and philosophy, business, international relations, political theory, political science, and all of those intertwine in some way or another.
And we think it's a pretty unique program. It's an opportunity for students to really engage these sort of big questions that will allow them to develop skills that will be useful to them in whatever they choose to do in terms of postgraduate work or the professional world.
I liked that there was a lot of talk about morals and ethics, and when you have such important things like business, it's important that you're balancing it out with ethics and keeping your morals about you.
I think what's really cool about it is that it's incredibly flexible. So the students have these core courses there's only a few of those, and then they have these very broad and deep lists of electives. And the electives are broken into two categories: thinking about rights and justice, and law, politics, and public policy. So in those long lists of elective opportunities, the students can kind of choose their own adventure and craft an intellectual adventure during their time here at Linfield that will allow them to explore these questions related to law, rights, and justice in their own kind of unique way.
I like that there's a lot of options. I looked at the classes and it looked like there were just so many things that you could figure out how to connect to law. I didn't really realize there was so much business in law, but now that I looked at the classes, it makes a lot of sense.
And so then we'll come back to them when they're seniors and they'll write their senior capstone, they'll write their senior thesis about kind of building on that foundation that they have laid throughout their time at Linfield.
Well, I'm first and foremost so intrigued on how interdisciplinary it is. I'm really excited to not just learn about the ethics of law, because that's really what I'm interested in. That's why I really got into philosophy, but also the business portion of it, the international relations portion of it.
Law, Rights, and Justice is a major that has a really solid foundation in the Department of Political Science. So the students will have a kind of core experience in political science that they'll get to go through our senior capstone experience. When they're seniors, they will have our experiences in politics opportunity when they're earlier in their career, when they do their internship. And they'll have their sort of departmental advisor here, which I think is crucial for an interdisciplinary major.
Linfield is giving students an opportunity, students that are rising, students like Sincere who are freshmen, to look at their college careers, and they're taking the initiative to say, if you want to go to law school, we will prep you. And we are a small liberal arts college. And I think that says a lot about how great our school is, and I think that says a lot about how professors like Nick Bucola care about our aspirations after Linfield. And so I'm really excited.
I think the most important thing for people to know is that it doesn't necessarily just mean law, because as I've come to learn, law it's making sure that all people have the opportunities to keep them either safe or to make sure that they have the opportunities that they should have. And so by taking a chance in this major, you really are able to figure out how to apply yourself better to your community. And that's what I want to do.
It's a liberal arts way to think about law, and we think it will provide students with a great foundation should they choose to go to law school or should they choose to do anything else.